Hey guys, it's Dwayne at FantasyLife, and I am here to talk to you about FastDraft. If you guys haven't heard of this yet, here's the gist. You can get a draft done in 5 minutes. You can enter for $5 and you have a chance to win $10,000. Now, the beauty of these is you're only drafting 6 players. We're not drafting quarterbacks either, only running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. And guess what? There are no positional requirements. So you can really use any strategy you want. You want to draft all running backs? Great. You want to draft 3 tight ends? Great. You want to draft all wide receivers? It is a PPR format. You're free to do that as well. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about how you can handle turbo mode. You already have a great video from Ian showing you how to rip through one draft individually. So I am in the Flex 4 tournament, and you can see here I can dial this up to as many entries as I want. I'm going to go ahead and make this 20 entries that I want to batch here. And then I can come in and I can actually adjust these ranks for these 20 drafts that are going to occur automatically. I don't have to be in them. And you can see in the last batch of drafts, I actually moved around my ranks because I really want to mix up my exposures to try to figure out how to win this tournament. You're not going to be able to just take the top 50 players. You're going to have to use some of these guys down here that are lower owned. So let's say on this one, I'm going to move up Jackson Smith and Jigba inside my top 50. I'm going to go ahead and move Raheem Mostert up as well. I'm not going to move Rome Odunze out, but I'm going to move, like I said, Mostert up. And then I've got Trey McBride bumped out right now, which I actually think is fine. Like I don't think I have to worry about tight ends as much in this tournament, but I do love Trey McBride. So I'm going to take Keenan Allen out. I'm going to assume that maybe something happens here with Keenan Allen, and it really is Rome Odunze that is just going completely off. And now I could make a lot more changes to this if I wanted, but you'll also see I have other stands in here. So you'll notice where I've got Rashee Rice ranked, it's a lot higher than where his ADP is. So you see his ADP is 40.3 here in the middle of the screen. And my rank for Rashee Rice is 29. So I'm trying to get him on a lot of these teams. I want heavy exposure to Rashee Rice. So all I do after this is I submit draft, and I hit yes, confirm. I do want to do this. And then you're going to see this little screen here pop up. And 0 of 20 have filled, obviously, right now. But I'm going to back out of here, and I'm going to show you guys what some of the drafts I've already done look like. So if I go over to my portfolio, you can see the drafts that have already occurred, and you can see I've got easy access to all my exposure for my players. Right now, Derrick Henry, my most rostered player at 63%. I've got him ranked well ahead. Notice there's Rashee Rice at 42% because I have him way ahead of ADP. And again, I can mix these up for each batch of these turbo drafts that I want to do. So in some, I may be super high exposure on Rashee Rice and Derrick Henry, and others I may have less exposure. But the other thing I want to do is if I go to teams, I also get to set my boosts for each team. So this is another way that you can differentiate your lineups. Right now in this particular roster, you'll see that it's 2x fantasy points for Justin Jefferson. He's my captain. Jonathan Taylor getting 1.75x, all the way down to Xavier Worthy, who's at a 1x. But I can mix these up any way that I want, and then I just hit update boosters to finish. So hope you guys enjoyed this. But you don't just have to rip through these all individually. You can actually set up a batch. Remember, if you do want to do one, it's only going to take you 5 minutes, so it's great to do it. And only $5, $10,000 again to first place. So hope you guys enjoy Fast Draft.